What is going on, guys? Zuco back with another Dragonflight video. Hope you're all doing very well. I filmed this whole thing basically yesterday, but I wasn't too happy with some of the footage, so we're going to do it again. I'm going to try and consolidate it and make it a little bit shorter. This is my video on gold making, and I do want to say at the outset that if you guys have any comments, tips, or tricks for me, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I want to know what you guys think, because I'm not the most efficient person at gathering gold. I'm just not. And the method I'm going to show you today is very simple. And it's just I don't know. I feel like I just never have enough time to go basically get gold because of these resources. But if you want a simple, easy way to go farm some stuff, this is what we're going to be doing. So today I'm going to talk to you about basically mining and herbalism. You're going to want to pick up both of those skills. That's step number one. Get herbalism, get mining for Dragonflight, get both of them. And then right away, if you're kind of late to the game and you pick them up now, you're going to have quests in the main city in Valdrakken. So that's obviously in Thaldraszus, main city here. You're going to have a mining quest here. Okay, it's right in front of me, this guy. And then you're going to have an herbalism quest just down here, basically right like there. So your two quests are going to be here. Go pick these up. I'm on these right now. You can see he's got the question mark. I have to bring him Rousing Fire. And when I do, he's going to give me some knowledge. So professions, you can see Rousing Fire. He's going to give me increase your Dragon Isles mining knowledge by 3. So it's important to get your knowledge going as quickly as possible in order to get more gold. Here's why. In the journal here, you can see my knowledge. I have a lot of it already because I've actually been doing this since day one. But all you want to do if you're trying to just gather is to invest in bountiful harvests. You can do master the element stuff if you want to, but really, guys, just invest in bountiful harvests. And then for mining, just invest in the mining process. Just get here and you'll be able to get lots and lots of resources every time you do mine. Every time you pull a herb up, you're going to be getting way more resources than normal. And particularly with mining, you want to get surveying because this increases your perception. Perception basically is we get all of these stats, right? Perception increases your ability to spot rare reagents. So we're talking about the really rare stuff that sells for a lot of money. And I'm going to go farm some stuff in a second, and I'll show you exactly what the rare stuff looks like for mining. And it's really important that you get as much perception as possible because the regular herbs and the regular mining nodes, they sell like a decent amount. But really, the rare ones is where you're going to make all your money from. So that's step number one. Get your stats. Get your secondary professions here. Get herbalism, get mining. Go get your quests from here, okay? And then make sure that you're spending all of your knowledge as you get it on the basics. Get the mining process, get surveying, and then make sure you're doing bountiful harvest. And I would invest into Writhe Bark first. I put a bunch of points into Saxifrage. Don't do that. Put points into Writhe Bark and Bubble Poppy. These are the main two that you want to invest points into. They are going to sell for the most. Hochin Bloom is a bit of a joke. Like I sold like 300 or 400 Hochin Bloom and maybe made 1,000 gold. So it's not very good. Saxifrage is a little bit better, but really you're looking for these two right here, okay? That's where you want to invest your points. Okay. Now, there's a route that I kind of took from the Cobalt Assembly. The basic route starts down here, and you're kind of going to start not in the Cobalt Assembly, but right next to it in this mountain area here. And then you're going to work your way across the borderline over here, right until you get to the border of Brackenhide Hollow. Do not go into Brackenhide Hollow. I will in a second. I'm going to show you what's in there, but there are some nodes in Brackenhide Hollow that are definitely worth getting, like Writhe Bark in particular spawns a lot in Brackenhide Hollow. The difficulty is that there's elites all over there. So it's not really worth doing, and there's like stealth elites as well. It's not really worth going in there and trying to fight them. You want to do the least amount of combat you possibly can in order to make this route efficient. But you're kind of just going to go in a square. Go here, go down towards Ascara. I would scale in the mountain area down here. There's a lot of good hidden like nodes in there that are really powerful to go get. And then you can kind of crisscross up through here. You can do whatever you want. You can kind of crisscross all in this area if you want to, okay? And you can finish down by the Azure Vaults. There's, again, more mountains here that have a lot of good nodes high up in the mountains, some really rare ones. And you can kind of work your way back up through Camp Antonidas up to the Cobalt Assembly. This circle here is what you're looking for. And the Azure Span tends to have a lot of extra powerful nodes. And what do I mean by that? I basically just mean the ones that are special. So your hardened deposits, your Titan Touch deposits, your rich deposits, Primal Molten. There's a lot of those up down in the Azure Span, sorry, because there's so many mountains here, and basically all these like really powerful nodes have been hidden in caves and in mountains, and that's what you want to look for when you're farming, okay? So that's kind of the route that I'm looking at. Again, there's just look for mountains, look for caves, and then when you're over here, kind of poke your head into Brackenhead Hollow and see if you can get any Writhe Bark for free. You don't want to fight rares once again. So that's the route that I would take. Before I get to the route, before I go and actually do it, just want to say a couple more really important things. One of the most important things actually is with dragon riding. Make sure that you have unlocked all the way down to the bottom of the tree, and make sure that you have this right here. This is Dragonrider's Cultivation. Very important. Gathering herbs and minerals increases your vigor recharge rate by 400% for 3 seconds. This is massive. This allows you to continuously keep farming over and over again, because you're going to end up using some vigor just to get around, and then you're going to want to, as soon as you mine something and as soon as you grab an herb, you're basically getting 1 vigor bubble back. That's basically what this does. So make sure that you pick this up. It's very critical to this whole process. If you don't have it, you're going to find yourself running out of vigor, and then it'll be really slow. Then you're going to get discouraged, and you're not going to really enjoy it, okay? So that is all of the basic preliminary stuff that I wanted to say. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to go and start doing the route here, and I'm going to show you a couple things once I get there. So yeah, let's jump to that. So I'm starting up the route here. I'm just traveling down to basically right here is kind of where I'm going. Actually, I want to go right here. So there it is. You can zoom on the minimap, and we're heading down there. There's already nodes that we could be getting here, but unless I see something that's like rich or Titan touched or elementally infused in some way, like molten, I'm not going to grab it right now. I would also recommend, guys, to just completely avoid grabbing Hochenbloom. Hochenbloom is the most prevalent herb on the Dragon Isles by far. There's some more. Draconium. Draconium's actually not bad to always go get. That's an easy one to go get. Is it right up here? So Draconium's like almost always worth it because it sells for a lot more than the Severite does. So make sure you go get that. You can see I'm getting my Dragonrider's Cultivation here. This one always bugs out. This happened last time. There we go. I found the cave right here. So it's in a cave. Sometimes you'll get in a cave like this and it's fine. Killing 2 enemies is not a big deal. I can do that. They're not even elites, right? What you don't really want to be facing is elites, right? Because they can like ruin your day. But this I should be able to farm. Hopefully it'll actually work this time. There we go. Oh, and I got a rare one too. So there we go. And of course I'm getting the Dragonrider Cultivation once again. You'll see once I'm out of this cave, my vigor will be restored, basically. Look at that. It's almost full again, right? So right here, we picked up one of the rare items that I'm telling you guys to look for. This is Casgarite ore. This is huge. This is one of those rare mining ones you can get when you're mining Draconium or Severite, but it really probably when you're getting Draconium more often. And again, this is, you want to get as much perception as possible. That's what perception does for you. It helps you spot those rare reagents. In my specialization, I have surveying. This gives me perception. So I have 10 extra perception. Or no, yeah, I have 10 extra perception when I'm mining. And I have the baseline perception of 67. So it's giving me a big bonus to that as well. And your gear, guys, make sure that you go get crafted gear. I just have some basic stuff right here. But this is also going to boost your stats and make it much, much easier for you to find stuff and find higher quality stuff. So very, very important. I'm glad that we actually got kind of lucky there and I can show you that. So that's the first stop there. Okay, this is where you would start your route, okay? Oh, guys, here, look at this. This is Titan Touched Severite. We got to grab this. So it's right below us. Oh, there's a Hochenbloom. I'll just grab this just for fun. Hochenbloom's okay. Actually, the one thing Hochenbloom is good for is refreshing your vigor. That's probably the best reason to get Hochenbloom because it's in abundance. So we're going to fly down here. There's a cave. Oh, it's right there. These are the ones you want to find. This is what you want to look for. You can see it's got an orange thing there in the bottom right corner. This is the good stuff right here. So you have a much higher chance of finding other resources when you have stuff that's Titan touched. And it will give you the rousing order. It'll give you all the different rousing ones. So there's like rousing earth, rousing fire. You really want to grab those Titan touched ones. Okay. We're at basically the cobalt starting area that we want to be at here. And we're just going to go a little bit quicker. What's that? That's Draconium. I actually want to grab that. There's the cave. We found it. So we're just going to run in. Again, hopefully this one will actually work this time. Draconium is always worth stopping for. Let me just say that right now. Draconium is always worth stopping for because it sells for so much more than the Severite does. So, okay, we'll continue our journey. I'm going to get over to the like writhe bark area and try and find one of those over there, okay? One other thing, guys, that you will find when you're herbing a lot, when you're picking up a lot of herbs, is you're going to get these roused seedlings, and you're going to find rich soil all over the ground. You can plant these roused seedlings in the soil, just like this. Then you can get some self-grown saxifrage. There you go, and it's going to give you some stuff. So just another way to get some resources, which is kind of cool. A little bit unique there. All right, we're on the way to the writhe bark area, and I found another molten severite deposit. So this is really good. This will, I think, hurt you. Yeah, it's going to burn you here. So just, you know, make sure you have some way of keeping yourself safe. And I'm completing the quest right now as well. This is the resource that they were looking for me to get. That's the rousing fire. There's lots of different ways to get rousing fire, but you can get them by mining. You can see I'm taking damage. It's not a problem for priest, but if you're on a class that doesn't have a lot of self-healing, just be aware that you're going to have to deal with that, okay? So this is the border that you're looking for, this border right here with Brackenhide Hollow. I'll show you how many herbs and stuff are in Brackenhide Hollow, but again, it's like really dangerous to go in there because there's so many rares that are going to try and murder you. But we're right on the edge right here. There's some writhe bark. You can see writhe bark is showing up now. So this is exactly why we wanted to come over here. Writhe bark is the most valuable herb by far. Very good that we got some right there. And you can just sort of skirt along the border and not be too afraid of anything here. What's that? Severite? Let's go this way. Okay, we're going to work our way down there. What's that? Looks like we had some... Oh, bubble poppy. So decayed? Decaying bubble poppy? Like, decaying anything is really dangerous. You basically don't want to get it. I'm going to show you what happens if you do. You get this debuff. I think you have to jump. Suffering nature damage. Jumping. Yeah, there we go. So you have to jump to get rid of it. But then you do still have a debuff afterwards. Movement speed reduced. All stats reduced. So very kind of dangerous there. You want to be careful about the decay. So this is why you basically don't come to this area. But, again, there are really valuable things in this area. If you can find a way to sneak in and try to find some stuff. So there's some severite deposits there. We're looking for writhe bark mostly. There's a draconium deposit. There's writhe bark right there. Let's see if we can go get it. Look at all the stuff there. Look at all the stuff in here. Bubble poppy, hardened draconium. Look at all this is what I'm talking about. So there are areas you can find that are just littered with good stuff. And if you can find a way to sneak in, not really take any damage. Is it up on the hill? Where's this herb? On the same level as me, apparently. Oh, it's right above me. I see it. If you can find a way to kind of sneak in like this and grab stuff, it's totally worth it. If you can't, if you're getting slaughtered by enemies, then obviously it's not worth it anymore. Let's try to sneak into this cave, maybe. Is it in this cave? Yeah, it's in that cave. So here we go. This is a good little sneak right here. These guys are not elites, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to blow them up. There we go. Perfect. Now I can grab whatever's in here. We got a big draconium, a hardened draconium. That's really good. Those are the rare ones. That's what we're looking for. Boom, boom. We got some rousing earth. And then some bubble poppy. Very good. Bubble poppy is like the second best selling herb right now. So this is worth it. And again, I haven't had to fight very much at all. I'm basically, you know, I just immediately killed those guys. So not a problem. There's one more herb down here. Can we get that? Yep, we can. Decayed bubble poppy. Once again, I need to do the jumping thing. Infused pollen. Oh, here we go. This is what you can get as well. I wanted to make sure I talked about this. Oh, I'm stunned in the poison. So this is what you can get, guys, while you're running around gathering stuff. This is the knowledge that you're looking for. Study to increase your Dragon Isles Herbalism knowledge by 1. There you go. And that's going to increase your ability to go get better stuff. So I'm going to put more into my writhe bark because that's what I want to farm. And there you go. So that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to show you. I'm going to continue this route down here. I would continue to the right and pick up more stuff. This is the most dangerous part of the journey right here, and you can see if it's worth actually taking a pit stop. It might not be worth it, and in which case you can just fly out of here. No big deal. But that's the route that I take. Those are my kind of tips and tricks for making a little bit of money right now. I'm going to switch to a clip right now of me actually getting the gold that I got for the run that I just did a little while ago last night. So let me just flip over to that. All right, guys, we got our rewards here. Let's check it out, and we're going to see how much money we made. So I've got almost 29,000 here, 28,796. I should just add this up. It looks like we're going to make about 5,500. Yep. So not bad. It's not fantastic, but I don't think everything is quite sold yet. Oh, we got way more than that. I'm an idiot. It just shows it right here. So we got 8,700 gold. So we almost made 10 grand. And that was about 2 hours worth of farming. It wasn't too bad at all. So you can see, you can't see it in the chat message, but it's right there. We made 8,718 gold. So not bad. All right, guys, that was my big haul. That's it for my video. Once again, just make sure that you know, all the little basics are covered. Make sure you've got your two skills here, herbalism and mining. Spend every single knowledge point you can on gathering more efficiently. Make sure you've got the dragon riding bonus so that you never run out of vigor. And then pick your route. I don't know if you want, my route might be really bad. I'm not even sure. It just seemed like it had some really good writhe bark, which is what I was looking for. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you have a better route for me? Do you have better strategies for making gold that don't require a lot of investment? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Thank you so much again for watching. Love you all. I'll see you in the next one.